Okay, so after looking at the pattern recognition portion, there's an opportunity here. So I think we're a little bit ahead of the in the sequence of events. Like I said, it's not always going to line up one card per year. What we have here in 2020, we have a low in 2020, right here. And some sideways rotation that ends with a fast sudden move higher, and you could say that this is sideways rotation ending with a fast sudden move higher. In 2021, we have this big move to the upside. And then I think this is probably, so in 2022 we have this high, right? And this 3 crisscrosses back and forth through the same price level. So my sense is that that's this right here. That's what's taking place here, right? So we already saw that high, the 2020 high correlation. And then there's a low correlator after falling through a support level that we recently fell through once before. On the scale of a 10-year chart recently is probably like within the last 3 years. And you can see we fell through this support level here that we fell through once before in the not too distant past. Where's that put us? Well, so there's trade opportunities around the high. The high correlates to the theme correlates to the high, and then the trade card correlates to the high correlates to the trade. So you could deduce from that that the high, that where we see correlations to the theme card, we likely see a high and a trade opportunity. Okay, so we have in 2024, out of this decline that we were seeing here from 2022 through, it looks like 2023, then there's this notable move. Yeah, I mean, there's this decline here is an opportunity to open up a long position, and there's a rally that starts somewhere in 2024, moving into 2025, where it breaks down with a fast sudden move to the upside, followed by a decline through that diagonal trend line with increasing volatility. That would be one place to close a long position, would be 2025. And then it looks like another place to get in on a long position would be like somewhere between the second half of 2027 and somewhere in 2028. There's a rally out of that low in 2028, creating a near overbought peak or crest, and we sell from the peak or crest. But then the following 10-year period, we push the upper end of a range higher on a multi-year scale. So super bullish on that long period of time. Like buying leaps probably here in 2024. Well, when I look at the 1 year, which we're going to get into in a different reading, but when I look into the 1 year, it's a pretty bullish reading. So my sense is that we're probably already seeing the end of this decline here, and that we're going to see ourselves entering this rally that ends in 2025. With all that said, guys, that's Meta for the 10-year period of 2020 through 2029. Let me know what you think by hitting that like button. Guys, if you want to see Meta monthlies, please support the channel by going to the tarotfortraders.com website and signing up for one of the monthlies for the Meta Shares monthly subscription. It's $29 a month, and that supports the channel like immensely, my friends. It also shows, you know, some reciprocation for all the free work that we've been doing. We do a ton of work, guys. So please show us some love and go do that for us. And that's the way you guarantee that you'll see Meta every single month rather than just sporadically, because I can't do all of these stocks. There's just not enough time, my friends. I'll see you on the next one. And guys, you'll find the original prediction for Meta shares. You'll find it at the end of this video. This is an updated prediction towards it after doing the pattern recognition portion. And if you're curious, the Meta 10-year was conducted September 9th, 2022. We're recording this updated version today on November 23rd, 2022. This is the 10-year overview reading for Meta throughout the years of 2020 through 2029. It's currently September 8th, 2022. Approximately 9:30 p.m. Eastern Time. So the overall theme and behavior for Meta shares, we have a notable decline. So on a multi-year chart, this is very bearish, my friends. Off of a peak or crest, there's just like a catastrophic breakdown of the company, and we revisit a support level in the midst of some sideways rotation. There's a sharp drop that'll stand out on a one-year chart, and we revisit a support level that was a past opportunity. And that's on a multi-year scale. Definitely, I want to cash out at the high of this 10-year period. There's a big move to the low and from the low, out of the low for Meta. Behavior in 2020, we had a male ruler, possibly the CEO, something to do with leadership and leading it in a new direction. 2021. We had some unexpected things take place and a big move to the upside. 2022, 3 crisscrosses back and forth through the same price levels, confirming a bullish trend. 2023, we revisit past problems. There's a flight to safety, a big decline through a key support level on a multi-year chart. Decline continues in 2024, a prominent decline that'll stand out on a multi-year chart in 2024. In 2025, we have a rally out of, matter of fact, the decline in 2024 does offer an opportunity to open up a long position in the midst of that decline. And in 2025, we have a rally, but it ends with a rally along a diagonal trend line. It ends with a fast sudden move to the upside, followed by a breakdown through that diagonal trend line with increasing volatility on the way down. Something to do with the male ruler with the CEO. 2026, we have a key resistance level that's highlighted. Volume and price movement really flatten out around this key price level. Then in 2027, we have a period of volatility with a sharp dip in the midst of that volatility. It'll stand out on a multi-year chart. A prominent trough or bottom on a multi-year chart in 2028. Notable, probably a pretty significant decline to reach the bottom there. And then we have a peak near overbought territory on our RSI when looking at a multi-year chart. There's a peak that we sell profit taking, that we sell down from in 2029. Sneak preview card for the following 10-year period. Oh, big move to the upside for the following 10-year period. The 2030s are looking real big, pushing the upper end of a range higher. That's a very, very bullish indication. So when we hit that support level that we revisit and it was a past opportunity, that's an opportunity to get in on a long-term scale. If you're looking to hold this like multi-year, like over longer than 10 years even. Let's see if we can find a correlation here. The Princess of Discs. All right, so we have a high in 2022. Yeah, we have a high in 2022, and we have a sharp decline out of that high starting in 2022. The high and the low are within close proximity to each other. There's a relationship between the high card and the low card, and that would make sense because there's a really significant drop from a peak or crest, and it'll stand out on a multi-year chart. That's the overall theme, so they could be within close proximity to each other. And that would make sense. Like 2022 is the high, we decline into 2023 where we see an opportunity to open up a long position, or excuse me, 2024 where we see an opportunity to open up a long position. Let's see what we got for the Magus card. We have a low in 2020. We have another low in 2023. We have another low, it looks like, in 2027. Let's see what else we got here. So that's Meta for 10-year period 2020 through 2029, my friends. Likely what I would do is sell at a high in 2020. If it hasn't passed, I'll do a 1 year for 2020. If people request that, I'll do a one year for 2020. See where the best opportunity to get out is. Looks like you'd want to get back in the midst of the decline in 2024. And that's Meta for a 10-year period, my friends. Let me know what you think by hitting that like button. Don't forget to subscribe. And most importantly, my friends, when you make that money, pay it forward, pay it backwards. Make sure it's all out of love, and the universe is going to send it back to you tenfold in all directions. I'll see you on the next one.